Hi guys, it's me, Justine. I know I've already kind of done like a weekend little chat video in a way. Um, but then I feel like I didn't. So I wanted to go ahead and do just another video. It's not going to be 20 minutes long, hopefully. It'll be a pretty smallish one. I kind of this morning got up and I was binge watching, lots of people's journeys, just kind of trying to catch up. And just listening to some of them, it makes you really kind of stop and put some things and maybe choices I've done into perspective. So, kind of case in point, one of them was it's someone I'd never watched before. I was listening to a video from Lauren Losing, and it was for a like a fitness kind of competition. And I went to her blog, or not her blog, oh my god, her YouTube video. And I actually was going to do it, but I'm not allowed to do the ab stuff. So I'm probably going to participate kind of like on my own, but just not do the ab stuff. Because there was like planks and sit-ups, and I'm not allowed to do those yet. However, I really started watching her videos, and her name was Chloe Gibson 1513. I think that was it. Anyway, she had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I can't talk. Gastrectomy as well. So she had a VSG, but I had a RNY. So I'm really having trouble, in exception to quite maybe just a couple people, finding someone that's really motivating / inspiring me on YouTube that's had my particular surgery. Regardless, weight loss surgery is weight loss surgery. And I really do enjoy watching those. They really do. They motivate you more than what you think that they might. But anyway, here's my point. So I was listening to one of her videos, and it was just the last one she'd made. And it was things that scare her. Now, granted, I believe she was 34 weeks out from her VSG. And I'm only 4 weeks out from my RNY. But I think the same theory kind of applies, because obviously at some point, anyone in the weight loss community, whether you've had surgery or not, you obviously have an addiction with food. And surgery is not always going to fix that. And it's really not going to fix it. And that's what's hard to understand. Like, I went to therapy for it. I'm not going to lie. I already said that. I've done things to try and combat that. And for the most part, I'm always successful in being like, no, I'm not going to have that. And I truthfully do not believe I'm going to have dumping syndrome, for one of several reasons. I've had watermelon with no issues. I've had a lot of sugary things, like I had a Skinny Cow like ice cream sandwich. I didn't eat all of it, but like it didn't have like a crap ton of sugar in it, but it didn't make me sick. Now, I feel like now that I know that, I feel as if I want things that I didn't want in the last few weeks. Case in point, yesterday. I'm only saying this because I want to be honest, and I also want it documented for myself. Yesterday I went to a cookout for a Girl Scout camp that I was involved in. And it was kind of like a wrap-up thing. We all just got together, we kind of hung out. We talked about, next year's theme. Anyway, someone made Rice Krispie treats. And my friend that was there with me, she had them. And I was like, oh my god, those look great. I'm going to try it. Literally, I was sitting in this chair justifying why I should try a freaking Rice Krispie treat. And I had even brought myself, some chicken, and they grilled it for me because they were doing hamburgers, and hamburgers not really agreeing with me all that much. which is ironic because I made a zucchini lasagna the other day and I had no issue with it. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong, but I don't know. Anyway, so I was sitting there in this chair for a good 15-20 minutes, justifying, like totally blocking out this whole other conversation that's going on around me to justify eating a damn Rice Krispie treat. And it really does make me mad because I should be better than that. But I'm human, so I know I'm going to make mistakes. However, I just had gastric bypass 4 weeks ago. Why in the hell am I even thinking about having a damn Rice Krispie treat? And the whole time I'm talking about this in my mind, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to have dumping syndrome. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll be okay. And then I did this. And this is where I got really pissed off at myself. Well, because I have the RNY, not everything I eat is going to be absorbed. What the hell kind of thinking process am I already setting myself up on? That's just going to set me up to fail. Now, did I F up yesterday? Yes, I did. I did eat a Rice Krispie treat. And I got sick as shit from it. Did it taste good? Yes. Was it worth the 2 hours of feeling like death after? Because I'm not supposed to eat crap like that. No, it was not. Did I learn a lesson from it? Yes. Just because fruit does not make me sick does not mean I need to go down a slippery slope of trying other sugary shit to see if it's going to make me sick. I do not need that in my life. I do not need that for my body. My body deserves better than that. So, I'm thoroughly disappointed in myself. I truly am. Last night, I felt so guilty and I felt so bad because I had this damn Rice Krispie treat. Was it huge? No. I don't care. I shouldn't have had the damn thing, period. That's what I'm so mad about. And I'm mad at myself about it. I should not be putting that shit in my body. And pardon my mouth, because I'm probably going to cuss like a sailor, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't be putting that in my mouth. I shouldn't be putting that in my body. And I shouldn't be trying to sabotage myself. And that is exactly what I'm doing. By me even attempting to try stuff like this, that is me sabotaging myself. I can't get pissed when that scale doesn't move if I'm going to continue putting shit in my body. That's what makes me mad. Have I done that before? No. But I'm just saying, I can't expect my surgery to fix this for me. And I don't. However, I shouldn't also use it as any kind of justification for me to try stuff I know I'm not supposed to have. I can't even lie. I'm very pissed at myself because I put that in my body. And I felt so bad after. It wasn't dumping syndrome, and it wasn't like eater's remorse or whatever you want to call it. My body just didn't like it. And it just goes to show any kind of addiction, like with food or anything like that, it's not just going to be fixed overnight. It is going to be a daily struggle. And just because you go to a cookout, you go to a party, you go to some kind of function, with your family, just because they have those options there, screw that. You don't need those options. If they want to put that in their body, that's on them. You have to own your body. And I feel like, in a way, that I'm playing victim. And I'm not going to do that anymore. That's bullshit. I am 31 years old. There is no reason at all for me to try to sabotage myself. It aggravates me. It really does. I need to get off my ass and I need to start exercising more. Not gonna lie. Plain and simple. I don't care if it's 115 degrees out. I can be doing some kind of exercise. Yes, I can't do anything that involves my abs. So what? Walking does not involve your abs. I am so mad at myself because I'm making excuses. And you know what? I'm done with that. Making those excuses is what got me to 286 plus pounds. I don't want that anymore. I want my life back. I feel like at my age, I haven't lived because my weight and myself has held me back. So to any of you that talk down to yourself, you sabotage yourself, and you haven't lived, stop hurting yourself. And I'm telling this to myself. Stop hurting yourself. There is no reason at all for me to eat stuff like that, or to know that I shouldn't eat those things and still do it. You know, I'm proud that I've definitely made strides, but I feel like I was getting a little bit too cocky in my mindset that I was going to be that person that just, it fell off. And in true form, that Murphy's Law and my own self, screw me. My scale did move today. I'm not going to give my weight because I'm going to wait until Wednesday. It didn't move much, but it moved. And damn it, I am not going to mess that up. Despite my hiccup, I have been working hard. Not as hard as what I could be, but I have been working hard to lose what I've lost. And I will be damned if I'm going to let myself throw myself back into a slippery slope. I'm not doing it. I am not going to do that to myself. I deserve better. And if you're doing that to yourself, you deserve better. I feel a million times better after dishing that. So, just like my other weekend ones, I'm going to do goals. All right, goals. I want to exercise more. I really wish I could do yoga again, but he says I have to wait because of how much ab muscles it uses. Sorry, I can't talk. However, I have a bike. I need to dig it out of the shed and hope to God it'll work on this road because it's like one of those little, it's like a Huffy, it's like a little roadster. It looks like an old school bike. I really need to get a mountain bike. Not in my budget right now. However, I've got that. I live near a lake. There's places to walk. I live near plenty of parks, you know, that are within 15, 20-minute drive. I can go there. I can walk them. My kids can play. We can do things. I wanted to get out and have my kids be active with me. So, guess what? Some changes this week for sure. Especially, I want to start getting into these habits before work starts back up. And I go back to work August 11th. Actually, it might be the 10th. I don't know if we have to go in a day early. Anyway, I don't want to fall back into my old habits. So I do need to start exercising. I have a gym membership. I need to maybe look some things up to start doing some arm exercises. I was cleared that I could, do chest presses, things with dumbbells, just no ab stuff. So guess what? If it's hot, I'll take my happy ass to the gym. If it is cold out, take my happy ass to the gym. Whatever the weather is, if it's raining, there's no reason why I can't go to the gym. Absolutely none. And that's my thing. I've had this membership for almost 2 years now, and I've probably been there a handful of times. That's ridiculous. Why in the hell am I spending that much money on a membership to not go? It's just a waste of money. By then I could have had like 30,000 different bikes. I'm not even kidding. It's ridiculous. So, my goal, no more self-sabotage. Exercise, even if that's just walking. Walking. I also want to up my protein some more to get just prepared for work. And I also want to make sure I'm getting some extra fluids in if I'm going to be doing exercises. Hopefully my hips and my knees like me after doing it. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Just that one walk I did the one day absolutely killed my hip. And it just quit hurting like a day and a half ago. So I need to probably make an appointment with my primary care physician on things I can take post-gastric bypass, because I was on anti-inflammatory medicines for those joints, but I can't take them anymore because of my surgery. So definitely got some big goals for this week. Wednesday I'll give a check-in on those, and I am going to tell you guys exactly what I've ate, you know, today, Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesday up until the point where I make my video, just so you have an idea and to make myself more accountable, because I feel if I'm making a video about it, I'm going to be more aggressive with it, and I need to do that. So sorry for my crazy rant, but if you're going through something like that right now, don't quit on yourself and just keep plugging away. Just because you make one mess up doesn't mean you have to stop there. So, best wishes, guys. Bye.